Hey, what's up everybody? This is Tony Entertainment here, and I just kind of wanted to give you a different kind of video. This isn't really going to be much of a gameplay, it's more of just kind of like a little channel update on what I've been doing, what I've been up to really. I know to a lot of people it's going to seem like, oh, you know, I've just been playing Forgive Me Father, just finished up Rise, Son of Rome, etc. But those were actually videos that I had mass pre-recorded, you know, where you just sit down and you just force yourself to play like 2-3 hours of it. In fact, true fact, Rise, Son of Rome, I actually beat that game in 2 days. I just made sure to record a lot of videos in advance, so that way if anything came up, I don't have to be worrying about content to post. And more than ever was I so right to do that, because I have actually been dealing with some things in my personal life that I don't really want to talk about right here on YouTube, because I know with social media or any type of form of it, it's stupid to do that because it always comes back, or somebody can always misinterpret it. And it's personal life, if I ever did have one, it's just been kind of tough right now. I've just been trying to move forward and accept things where they stand. And sorry about that, it's just choking on my own words, because I've actually been sitting in my chair for 2 hours, been making this video. It is actually 2:16 in the morning, and I just could not sleep. I've just been having this on my mind, and I just didn't know what else to do. And I just, you know, I never wanted it to be like, oh, like, woe is me, because trust me, I know it could always be worse. You know, I could be anywhere in Ukraine, I could, you know, they could died of COVID, or oh, I could have a disability that, you know, it just makes life troubling to deal with. You know, I know that, trust me, you know, whatever first world problem you're going through, it doesn't match up to what anybody else is going to, but it's just one of those where, you know, when you don't, I don't even know how to say love life, if I ever did have one, it just gets messed up. You know, I'm sorry, because it's funny, I always used to think myself a man of 1,000 words, but yet here I am not even knowing what I wanted to say. And you know, I never write anything down, because I feel if you make a script and if you follow it, you're bound to mess it up. Or if you make keynotes, it will not be the right notes. It's always just speak from the heart, if I had one, and to just think with the brain. And again, if I also had one, but if I had a brain, I wouldn't be talking about what I'd be talking about, because I know the right thing would to just not even make a video like this. But I wanted to make a video like this because for those that don't know, or in years to come, if I should ever look back at this, currently at this point in time, I'm actually sitting at 16 subscribers, which is 16 more than I ever thought I would ever get in life. You know, there's so many people I want to thank. You know, I wanted to do this where if people are waiting on, you know, for YouTube channels, it's customary to do like a 10 subscriber, 15 subscriber type of thank you video, but I just haven't gotten around to it. And I will admit, I don't want to say lazy, but I have been putting myself in this type of headspace where I just didn't want to get up here. I just didn't want to talk into a microphone. I wasn't in the right space of mind to genuinely tell you guys that, oh, you know, I'm trying to fake a smile to be like, oh, I'm so happy for this, when I wasn't even. And I know it's very selfish to have like this type of opportunity to, you know, to entertain people, and yet to not sound grateful, where it's like, hey, that's like, at this point there's 16 people right now actually subscribed to me and actually watching my content, which I don't know why they would do that when I don't even want to listen to myself. Or there are times where I don't even know what I'm doing. And I think because of that, that's what kind of really just kind of makes me who I am. And I have to deal with that. You know, if there's ever monsters in my closet, it's because of me. If there's any skeletons in my closet, guess what? It's also because of me. But I know this can't be something that, you know, that slumps me. Like everything else. You know, if you fall down, you get back up. Denzel Washington said it so many times. Fall down 9 times, get up 10 times. And this is something that, you know, there are 2 types of pain in life. The one that breaks you, and the one that changes you. Whether it's good or bad. And this was just one of those. I knew that going into the start, I shouldn't have put myself in that type of spot because I knew I wasn't ready for that. And yet, she told me to. But do I listen? No, of course I don't. I'm stubborn. You know, my ears are just used to hold up my glasses, nothing else. You know, just to hold up my glasses and keep my mask on my face so that way people don't see how ugly I am. And you know, but I was just so much of what I wanted, this is what I wanted, but she didn't want it. And now it's like, look, I'm facing my own consequence, and now I can't even talk to her. I can't even, because I don't know what I would say. I don't know if she would ever want to talk to me again. Maybe not. Maybe as me recording this, she blocks my number, who, you know, life's weird like that. And if she does, you know, hey, can't blame her. Lord knows I do that to myself. It's just one of those that life will change you, you know. You know, you wake up happy one day, and then the rest you're just, who knows. I don't want to harp on it too much, right? I've actually already been way longer than I wanted to make it. It was just kind of a quick update on what I've been doing, where I've been at, and like everything else, you know, I gotta just move on. I can't let that stop me right now, because on a hot streak where, you know, I'm gaining subscribers more than I ever thought. Like I said, 16 subscribers, oh my god. That is 16 more than if you would have told me like 7 or like 9 years ago that, hey, like, you know, that dream that you have of doing this, it will come true eventually, and you, like, somebody will actually subscribe. I would have been like, dude, whatever you're smoking, please stay away, you know. And now it's like, I look, oh, this is more than ever, this is one of the happiest things that I do. Yeah, I know right now it doesn't seem like it on how I'm talking, but for those wondering, this is a really big thing for me. This is a very important thing that I'm actually doing this. Everybody at work, well, 2 guys in particular. Yeah, I don't know if they want me to drop their names here yet, or I don't know if they want to stay anonymous. I haven't really told them that I'm doing this. Well, I told one guy, and he was very supportive about it, which he always is. I've been working with him for almost 3 years now, and in fact, it was him and his brother that really got me motivated to do this. But I don't know if they want to be known on here or associated with me, because for those who know me, yeah, you know, nobody wants to be associated with me. Let's just leave it at that. Cold-hearted person from the day I was born to the day I'll die. But I just, without them, I wouldn't even be doing this, you know. I wouldn't be sitting here talking about, like, not really talking about, I wouldn't be here like playing games that I enjoy, or, you know, games that I want people to experience with me, or like games that I've played and I'm like, oh, like, you know, this wasn't loved enough, and like, That's just for so many games I want to do in the future. Like, I don't want to spoil any videos that I might be doing, because there's an off chance people might watch this, people might not. Who knows? You know, like I said, life is crazy, life is funny. Just gotta deal with it. But I will say this, you know, where I'm at now, I'm in a better headspace than I was. Like, maybe like over like the weekend for it. But I will say this though, not only am I in a better headspace, but my goal has gotten way more clear on what I want to do for my channel. You know, I've said it like so many times, right now I'm at 16 subscribers. I'm hoping by my birthday, or hopefully somewhere down the line, I get 23 subscribers, which will be so much apropos because I'll be turning 23. So I just think that would be cool, you know, epic in my point of view. I would love to think that that could be easily attainable for me, or somewhat of a challenge. Mainly a challenge, because for that you really got to know what you're doing, and I barely know how to tie my shoes or get my life together. But this is just something that I really wanted to do, and I haven't been acting like this is something I wanted to do. And trust me, this has been my dream, and I'm finally doing it. But my own stupid head has to drag me down, has to tear me up. But that all changes in right here, because I want people to know that, you know, if you ever have one of those days where you just feel like everybody is against you, or you just have one of those days where that just somebody it didn't go their way, didn't go your way, don't let that stop you. Just keep moving forward. That's the best thing you could ever do for yourself. Don't be like me and wallow in self-pity, because I am way behind on so much stuff I wanted to do. Like, I still haven't made a 10 subscriber special. I haven't done a 15 subscriber special. I don't even know what I'm doing with that. All because of my stupidity, that I had to let that drag out. But, you know, I'm here to say that now that I'm officially in my head, I'm back in my head. You know, I gave myself the days to reflect, my days to self-wall. You know when you have like that one friend, and he's just, you know, that one girl that broke his heart, he acted like she divorced him, that he'll never get anyone else. That was me, you know. But I gave myself that time to throw my own little pity party and move on. In life, it's gonna be so many different ways. You know, you meet people that you think that will be in your life forever, and next you know, you have one messed up argument, and now you can't even talk to them. Or now they will probably act like you're not even there. Which, used to it, never changed. But the good or the better, officially in my own head, like I said, I am back. I wouldn't say better than ever, because but my goal does not change. That goal is entertainment. My goal is, if you're having a bad day at work, bad day at school, bad day at life, anything else in between, and you go on YouTube and you just want to find that one video that it could be the stupidest thing, could be the most inspirational thing, and it changes your day for you, then I know that I did my job. I know that I completed my goal in life. And my goal is to entertain. That is my dream. That is my priority. Is to entertain you. Whether it's for the whole minute of a video or just for 2 seconds. Whatever it is in between. If I can entertain you, then I know I did my job. I know that for all the times I ever screwed up, and Lord knows I screwed up more than I want to. If I had $1 for every time I screwed up, ooh, I would have better dreams. But it's just one of those where you can't let a bad day, you can't let a bad thing, regardless, I'm not gonna say regardless, actually, let me catch myself, depending on, within reason of what the bad thing was that took you out your funk of whatever you were doing, you can't let that slow you down. Because if you let it slow you down, then any type of dream you ever had, any type of work you put towards it, then it was all for nothing. And I've had so many times where what I thought I was doing was right, and then it just, I shouldn't have done it, but I still did it. And a lot of people, even my family, saying I was stupid for doing it, but I know I did the right thing. If I had a heart, I would know in there that I did the right thing. Wouldn't change a thing. Just keep moving forward, I would. I'm not going to change what I did, I'm not going to change what I said. Only thing I would change was the time that I took off, because now I come back and I gave myself all this work to do, and I don't want to sound ungrateful. I don't want to sound like, oh, woe is me, because Lord knows a lot of YouTubers do that as it is, trying to milk all those videos for it in the thumbnails and the comments and all that, or their bios or whatever. I just hope that, you know, somebody who watches this video, if you're going through the same thing, then hey, you're not alone. Right there with you. And I want you to know that if I can get through whatever the hell I'm going through, then ooh, you can get through a mountain. You can literally just, not even just climb right over it, you can go right through it. You just gotta keep moving forward. Somebody doesn't like you the way you want them to, that hey, if you try to force it, oh, you don't think they like you already? Bro, you're gonna ruin it for the rest of it. But I don't know really more I wanted to say. I really didn't want to drag this video out more than I already did, because it's about to be 20 minutes of me just kind of going, oh, woe is me, and all this and that. I had so many things I thought I wanted to say, but I just couldn't figure it out in my head. But whoever watched this whole video, oh my god, thank you. And also I feel so bad for you that you had to listen to me talk that long. I don't know how the hell you did it or why you did it. If you lost a bet, it's okay, you can tell me in the comments section saying, hey, I watched your whole video because I lost a bet. I would have been like, right on. But I don't know, maybe, I don't know if I'll post this or I'll post it and then years, maybe to the next day I'll make it private just so I can forget about it. I don't know. What I do know is the goal does not change. Road to 23 subscribers and the road to entertainment always ahead. Just gotta keep powering forward. Always forward, never backwards. For the 16 people that subscribed, thank you. I can't tell you how much that means to me. You know, I can't explain to you enough on, I know right now it doesn't sound like it, but trust me, if I was going through and if I knew how to deal with it better than I did, then ooh, you know, it's one of those, you try not to be so emotional because then, you know, it messes things up, or it just doesn't sound as genuine in my opinion, because, you know, you mix in too many things in. But I want everybody to know, whoever watches this, thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to subscribe, taking the time to actually listen to the whole thing. If you did, then oh my god, God bless. But you know, I don't have any much words to say. I keep thinking in my head, and then it's not really a good time to Enter the Gungeon because I'm reading the dialogue, but that's basically what I've been up to, or what's been going on with me. And now after this, I go back to recording videos fully. And I will say this, I will put on a brave face, I will move forward as with everything, as with hopefully people do. You know, you move forward with things. You know, don't let things change you for the bad. You're supposed to let things change you for the good, and hopefully this will be kind of like something good for me. But other than that, whoever watches this, thank you so much for listening. I don't know, God forbid why anybody would want to listen to me, but thank you so much for your time. This is Tony Entertainment signing out. Everybody stay classy. Peace.